Boomer and Gio with Robert Saleh, new Jets head coach on the Fan and CBS Sports Network. Why didn't you fully commit to Sam Darnold yesterday in any of your interviews and at the press conference?
You know, I don't know if that's the word from a fully commit standpoint. There's no doubt, Sam, when you watch him, he's got unbelievable talent. He's got, like I said, the arm talent. He's got everything. There's a reason why he was the third pick in the draft. But there's so many things. I'm one of those guys, and you guys will see this. It's very hard for me to promise something, say something that I can't, make a promise that I can't keep. And so with Sam, he is a extremely talented quarterback, and he still has all the tools to be a starting quarterback in this league. There's just a process that needs to be done, and there's a commitment in this organization. It's proven.
What does that process include when you find out exactly who your starting quarterback is? Take us behind the scenes with that. There's a process you have to go through to understand who your starting quarterback is. What goes into that?
There's the offensive coordinator, there's a quarterback's coach, there's pass game specialists, everyone getting their eyes on him, the discussions that have to be had with Joe and his staff, the strength room, the locker room, just trying to find out exactly where he fit and just making sure that we check all our boxes before we say, hey, let's roll. He's confirming it. This confirms everything we thought. This confirms everything we've heard. This confirms everything we believe. Let's roll with it. So everything that we've heard is that he's unbelievable, and it's just a matter of going through the proper channels to make sure that everything checks the boxes. You guys know it. I mean, the quarterback position is the most important position in football, period. And to make sure you go through your due diligence to ensure that the most important position in football is exactly the way you want it to be is got to be at the front of all of our minds.
How much of the history of the New York Jets do you know about? Rob, did you do your homework on former coaches that have been here?
I just being a football fan, as far as the detail of it all, it'd be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. There's no question about that. It's interesting, as a former quarterback, somebody who played for the Jets and who went through 3 coaches in 3 years, I've actually sat here on this radio station the last 3 years and it basically said that I think the Jets have ruined Sam Darnold because of the inconsistency and because of the lack of support that is needed for a young quarterback. And, I saw the way that Seattle ran with Russell Wilson, and that's the way you handle a young quarterback. That was not the case here with Sam Darnold. So this is going to be a reclamation project if he is kept here, and you believe that this system can be the reason why he could be a better player and a more, aggressive player than we've seen the last 3 years.
You just look at history with this system. Brian Hoyer's best year came in Cleveland. Matt Ryan had league MVP. Garoppolo did a heck of a job. Aaron Rodgers having a renaissance, if you will. Looks like he's 28 all over again. Tannehill, probably the greatest example. People talked about him as league MVP. He was in the running earlier this year. And so this system is built to make the job of the quarterback much, much easier. It's made to get people open. It's made to create explosives, create clean pockets, create very easy decisions for the quarterback. And
that is so music to my ears. I can't even tell you. So it makes me feel good that you're saying that about this and the system and how you could get the best out of Sam if, in fact, he is your quarterback.
Yeah, no, I think it just gets the best out of everybody because it's so clear and defined, and it's like I said, I've been blessed to be a part of it, and so we know what it looks like. We know what it's supposed to look like, and we know how to coach it, and we know the players that are needed to make it work. And the cupboard's not bare. Make sure everyone understands that. Is just making sure we go through this process and see where they fit within the scheme to maximize their talents.
Yeah, the cupboard's not bare, just close to bare. There's a lot of work to do on the roster. I think we sort of know what's going on with the Jets as we talk to Robert Saleh on the Fan and CBS Sports Network. Miles Austin is on your staff as a wide receiver coach. I remember that Miles Austin dated Kim Kardashian. You ever talk to him about that?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, if we ever talk off the air, I'll get the details about it. I'm sure that you have. Okay, so there's another couple things that I wanted to bring up, one of which is going to come from another member on our staff, our producer, Al Dukes, who you will meet at some point, I am sure. He is also a man who takes care of a bald head. Like, this is the thing that is really important to him, and he's got questions about your bald head. Al, take it away.
I was just curious what you use to shave your head and how often, because on game day it looks terrific.
Get the that 5-blade. I don't know which company makes it. I think
Fusion.
It's, there you go, the Fusion. And I don't know. It depends on just regular old shaving cream, I guess.
That's it, huh? No secrets.
How often though?
I about every other day. Every other day.
But definitely always on game day, right?
Always on game day.
Right.
Oh, he's got to look all shined up on game day. Come on, man.
It's one of those superstitions, Boomer. You know it. I go through my routine and go through the process. Just one of those deals, it's just.
I love it. I love it that it's a superstition. So you were a tight end at Northern Michigan, right?
Yes.
So you understand the offensive side of the ball, of course, the defensive side of the ball, coming from Pete Carroll and all that, getting started in the NFL. I'm kind of wondering, like, you were so aggressive as a defensive coordinator on the sideline, and you were all out there. You were all emotion. Do you see yourself as a head coach doing like the same kind of stuff on the sideline that you were doing as the defense coordinator of the 49ers?
I don't know if it's a good question. The way I can explain it is this: I don't think there's still going to be emotion. I'm not going to be able to help that part of it, but I do have the ability to tone down some because of the fact that I understand that I've got other things to worry about. As a D coordinator, third downs, we get a third down stop. All right, I'm done. It's a head coach's job. Our special teams coordinator's up. Head coach is always in the game with regards to the red flag, timeouts, all that stuff. And so for me, I will be able to, after being pumped up, I'll be able to quickly transfer back to my job, and because I understand that there's a lot of other things that need to be done. Hopefully I'm making sense to y'all. But
no, you are.